Look over here.
Ew. There we go.
Oh, I like the way you have how you did it, Sugar.
I know, it was just like...
No, I like use the hand to like peel it away.
I've also done that before, but I guess I don't get acknowledgement for that.
Oh, I didn't know you did it.
Because you don't pay attention.
Anyways.
Anyway. Hello, and welcome to what will probably be a messy episode of The Cops, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real in team reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. And welcome to...
Look over here.
Our exclusive companion series where we are diving into the entrance looks for season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I'm just drinking water. Woo, water. And also, cup mug. Woo, cup mug.
You're drinking cup mug?
I am drinking cup mug. Correct.
Well, yes.
Well, yes. LanaJCreations.com. Link is in the description below.
And hi, I'm River, your Brazilian correspondent here on the cup, and I'm still drinking water out of my skull.
Work. I am Brandon, your professional fangirl of consoles, drag, and video games. If you saw the recap, I didn't have my Stanley with me, but now I do. And yes, I am still enjoying my lead.
Good.
Hi there, my name is Carl. Carl with a K, by the way. Kharl is the spelling.
No, I'm done.
No.
I am sugar-free diabetic fairy of Los Angeles. I am excited to be here. My blood sugar was feeling a teensy bit low, so I'm grabbing a cherry Pepsi. Also, can we acknowledge that cherry Pepsi is better than cherry Coke, but regular Coke is better than regular Pepsi?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm glad everyone... River, if you don't know, then it's the truth. Like, one time I drank a cherry Coke after having a cherry Pepsi, and I went, did they replace this with regular Coke? I was furious, actually. Sorry, that's just my soapbox today.
But cherry Coke Zero is better than cherry Pepsi.
I don't disagree with that. Cherry Coke Zero is crack. Absolutely. There is something real good about that.
Anyway, we're going to get wet and dive into this season of entrance looks for RuPaul's Drag Race season 17. If you've not checked out our episode recap, make sure to go check that out where we talk all about the talent show part 1 and everything in between and some other things. But this video is just going to be for the entrance looks, and we will have another video for the runway looks. So make sure to check that out as well. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe if you've not already, because we're here almost all the time giving you almost all things drag, drag race, drag interviews, drag. Did somebody mention drag? And make sure to check out the description below where you can find all of our audio podcast links, our other YouTube channels, and our Patreon for exclusive content and early access. So without further ado, let's slide to the side, pull up some entrance looks. First in the workroom, Lexi Love.
I mean, shout out red hair. She just does it. When it comes to like drag, Lexi just does it. Like, yes, this heart sequence that sort of takes over every single texture of the look as well. I love multiple textures, multiple prints, but still the same idea of covered in hearts. Even the lashes, if you look really deep, are like a red fluttery feather lash, and just styling perfection. There's nothing wrong with it. And if y'all rank this under 90, fights will happen later on. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ooh. Don't worry, that's not gonna happen.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I love this as an entrance look so much because when we saw a lot of her stuff from Instagram, like, it's weird to think about how she has like a distinct taste, and this, like, you can definitely see this from the entrance look here. So, and I'm obsessed with this, like the amount of feathers, like a feather cape. Like, at first I thought these were wings, like when I first
It is.
it is. Okay,
It is.
but it
Literally is.
in this angle it looks like a cape, but still looks amazing. And then also like the corseted moment with the ostrich feathers. I'm just obsessed with it. And I almost thought that these were rose petals.
Not the rose petals.
Oh my god.
But still, I'm obsessed with it all. And the way that the leggings is also kind of attached to like the corset as well. I also love a good bow. But yeah, this was really great.
I mean, her coming in first. I mean, Lexi Stupid Love. I am living
My favorite
for her.
quote.
I mean, with two O's for the boobs, yes. Living. This tells me who she is. It makes sense with the name and her aesthetic from what we saw on Instagram, because she does like to show her shape and her body that is beautiful, but also with bringing in fashion. And she did this so perfectly with the placement of the feathers on, not feathers, but like the on the chest and around the hip, so that we
An
don't.
ostrich feather. It's an
And
ostrich feather.
it is okay. Thank you. So we don't lose her shape. Like the placement of it is perfect. And also in the chest area, it's heart shaped as well. Like the feathers are heart shaped, and the wings behind her also are kind of like heart shaped. It works on every level. The colors are perfect. I love that the outfit is like white with red, and then the wings behind her are red with white. And then I just maybe wish that the hair was not fully red, so we had a little bit of contrast, like maybe a few like white streaks or something, similar to her promo,
Mhm.
you know. Um, but yeah, and also I'm not really a fan of the jewelry, but that's just a like personal style choice for me. But it still looks cute.
Yeah, the look overall is really great. It's a great entrance look for Lexi. I do definitely agree. There's some finishing things that I would have altered. For me personally, I didn't realize that the ostrich feather in the middle over the breasticle area was a heart until you pointed it out right now. So I wish that was a little bit more defined. I wish there was a little bit more, I wish things were outlined a little bit more.
Outline with red.
Like outline it with red, and then with the red in it, I think would have been good. But the overall ensemble is very well done. I do agree. I wish there was a little bit of white in the hair as well. Maybe a white accent in the bow, maybe just to bring everything together. Or white hair with a red bow, I think also could have worked here. But overall, I love the wings. There's so much going on here, but it all works. And the mix of feathers as well is something we don't see very often, but I really appreciate that we have a mix between the chicken feather and the ostrich feather. So I think overall, the ensemble is very, very well done. Scores.
I will give this a 93.
I'm giving this a 92.
It's a 91.
It's a 90.
Well, that worked perfectly.
That
And no one
worked
has to
super
die.
perfect. No one has to die.
I don't think there's any other entrance looks I'll be that like ready to fight over, but that one that's how you walk in the room.
So fuck Joella's drag is what you're saying.
Exactly. Let's get into it.
Next up, Joella.
The way that she originally had that gong on her head and then just takes it off and then rings it. That's how you enter. Also, again, I am a sucker for any Chinese regalia because, again, Joella is Chinese and this is great. Even the lion dance head, like, it is so rare to see like those prints like now, and the fact that I could I see it right here, I'm just like, oh, this is. And fun fact, Chinese New Year is in the end of January, so I'm very excited for that. So
Also, isn't this the year of the dragon?
no, it's year of the
Isn't
snake
it?
this
No?
year. It's
Oh,
snake
snake.
this year.
Okay.
So
Yeah, this was the entrance that had the most impact. When she came in with the gong on her head, I was like, yeah, yes, everything that I need, yes. And then when she removed it, to hit the gong, and she had another beautiful headpiece. I was like, bitch, you better work. You better work. That besides everything going on the head, the outfit is also really, really incredible. It's so regal. It's beautiful. It looks expensive. It still gives her shape, which she's not absolutely lost in it because it is a lot of fabric, and sometimes we can lose the person's shape, but she still has a great shape here. I hadn't noticed. I'm noticing it in this picture. Is this her actual hair, like braid coming down and then wrapping around her wrist and being like, I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I
Oh
like
no,
it.
it's
I just
the
noticed it.
mallet.
I like it.
It's the
Oh,
mallet.
okay.
Yeah, what she's holding.
I was looking at that the entire time that y'all were both talking.
I was
Like, I kept going back to the thing. What is that? Oh, the mallet.
Okay, I get it now. But I like it. It works. Look wise, like just the outfit, this was my favorite entrance of this week.
I'm glad to hear that from you. I do not relate. I love that sounded shadier than I meant it to be. I love the culture.
I take that back. Second favorite.
Okay.
I remember
I love the cultural significance that she's bringing. I love that we're starting right away. We see her point of view. We see exactly who she is, her heritage. I love that. The lion's headpiece is gorgeous. The gong was a great moment. The garment leaves a lot to be desired for me, unfortunately. I don't really get any shape from her in this. And I understand that this is a traditional garment that doesn't always give a lot of shape. I do recognize that. With that being said, however, it's Drag Race. I want it to be a little bit more form-fitting. I want to at least see her shape. And I don't get a whole lot of that in this look. But overall, it's still a good look. It's not bad by any means of the imagination.
I actually quite like this look a lot. She looks gorgeous in red. I love the trimming that everything has and how there's different trims for different areas of it. I especially love this one red matte panel right in the middle. So that one little panel there that doesn't have any print really does help just let the eye come in, bring the whole thing a little bit. She must have practiced that gong hit so many times because it was actually so perfect. There was no stumbles in the presentation. And I know that the wig is probably Azula, who does wigs here in Los Angeles and also should probably be on Drag Race soon. Probably should have been on Drag Race instead of Joella. But I like Azula a lot. Like Azula, like in Airbender. Check her out. I think she's the only villain Azula on Instagram.
Azula _ the villain, and yes, the hair was done by Azula.
You know her. Yeah, I know. Azula's cool as fuck. I've competed, did gigs with her. So I'm just excited because there's actually a lot of resurgence in the LA drag scene right now of like the new generation. And I think Joella is presenting strong right now, and the personality is great. I would have loved to have seen Joella in a couple of years, I'll be honest. But this is a good look right here, right now. That's all I'll say.
All right.
I just want to redact my statement because I looked at my scores and I am wrong.
Well,
We'll get into it later. Yes.
Let's go to scores.
I gave this a 95.
I also gave it a 95.
79.
91.
Next up, Good Morning Kingdom. It's Kori King.
Walk into the room, drink first.
Ooh.
Period.
The way that she did the drink, the shake, and then walked in. I mean, she knows
It's exactly what she does on her YouTube channel too.
Yep.
In the intro of every single damn video, and I live for it.
I love it. I saw her Instagram when she said she explained this look. It is a mix of the dunking colors, the lesbian flag, and inspired by a RuPaul look, actually, almost a recreation, kind of, basically.
And
so
now
I
the
love all of
inspiration
that.
behind RuPaul's new album art.
I
Did
totally
y'all
see
see
the
that?
RuPaul.
Yes,
in
I
this.
did.
Well,
Literally,
I
the
didn't, but-
album art for the new RuPaul album that just dropped is pink and orange, and it literally looks like this entrance look.
That is insane.
Oh. But it is. This look is inspired by a RuPaul look, so it makes sense. I love
Oh
this
my
hair.
God.
I actually love the white. Like instead of doing like a blonde, I love the white. With her skin and with this dress, it works. Again, the only thing that I don't really like is the jewelry. I like the earrings. I don't like the necklace or the bracelets, but that's just personal style. I overall really enjoyed this. It is kind of simple, but also not really. Yeah, I like it.
This for me is simple but effective, done in the absolute best way. Like, this tells me exactly who Kori is, and I'm living for it. The wig is so good. I love this dress. It's simple. It's a short little skirt, a short little dress. I am not mad at it in the slightest. The layers upon layers of references she's giving here also make the look even better. You know, as the president of the Kori King fan club, I am required to enjoy this look, and thankfully I do.
I thought you were gonna say, I love that drink.
I love that drink. Actually, the
I
drink
love
that
this
she
drink.
drinks from Dunkin', I can't have. So I don't know if I love that drink because I'm allergic to pineapple.
Oh no! The pineapple refresher. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think she looks baller here. She looks so good. And this is how you do simple but effective, which is by dragging out the proportions. So, like, yes, simple dress, but that simple dress is going to be a literal hourglass on me. And it's going to have the biggest hair I can probably wear with it. I kind of love that the panties peeking out a little bit. Love the pop of color in the shoe. This is simple but effective, and the fact that there's references and layers and layers. Like, yes, you can go extravagant for your entrance, but like, you can also just look fucking good. No one's asking you to do much right now. Just look good.
Like RuPaul says, you ain't gonna reinvent the wheel.
No, she looks great.
No, like, yeah, she looks amazing in this, and the fact that it's so simple, and I love it, and the nod to Dunkin' Donuts, and obviously, well, now Dunkin', because I drink a lot of Dunkin', and still kind of do.
Wait, they dropped the donuts?
Yeah, they did.
It's just Dunkin'.
That's weird.
They still
They're gonna save so much money on signs, 6 letters worth. Oh my god!
Literally. Yeah. So
stupid, I'm
I mean,
sorry.
but again, they still have donuts, but again, like, I was obsessed with Dunkin', like, in college, still kind of am now, and it's like, again,
I'm obsessed with the fact that my roommate just got home and handed me his. So now I am now drinking a Dunkin' Donuts French vanilla iced coffee. Thank you.
Wait, do the shade, do the stir, do the Kori.
There's no ice
Yeah.
in it, but
Oh
good
no!
morning,
Well-
Kingdom.
I love it. I love it.
Period. Scores
84.
84.
88.
Our minds 88.
88 she ate.
Oh my god, I wonder what that averages to. 86.
Well, it's off the menu,
86.
so
Well, yes.
because 86.
Yep.
I made
Uh-huh.
it. Yeah.
Next
Yay.
up, Lydia B Kollins. This is cute. This is cute from Ms. Lydia. I loved hearing in her entrance all about how she's inspired by Lydia Dietz. So I'm glad that we did the Beetlejuice. We got the Beetlejuice reference out of the way. We don't need to do Beetlejuice. I hope we maybe see it one more time this season, but I don't need to see it all of the time. The makeup is scarily accurate for, you know, Beetlejuice and the kind of character that she's playing. So I like it. The coat is cute. The whole ensemble is just really, really cute. It wasn't my favorite entrance by any means of the imagination, but it's a very cute entrance nonetheless.
I'm sort of fine on it. I think that this picture here is doing a disservice to the bodice chest area. It makes it look like the coat's not fitting correctly because the keyhole is clearly half covered up by it. Also, what is this random piece of like rainbow fringe, like foil that's like dangling off her arm? I don't understand that. So I'm just having a lot of issues of like texture and shape and sort of, I don't know. I'm struggling to find and she said it. She likes messy, but I think that there's a way to do messy where it looks like that effortlessly cool. And this sort of just looks a little hodgepodge. I hate saying it.
Yeah, like I wasn't sure what this whole confetti thing was as well. But I mean, it kind of adds a nice touch of color in a way. Because obviously, in reference to that, Lydia, again, this is very muted, so adding the touch of color is kind of okay. But I still love this a lot because referencing like what her drag name is now, so which is great. I will say this though. I do notice that the shirt is more like, I guess, smooth, and then the legs is like
A different texture. Yeah,
different.
like furry-ish. Yeah.
Mhm.
So what
So
I'm thinking is that
Not the
is
furry.
ripped up t-shirts, whatever the bodice is, the top shirt is. Because I have
okay.
definitely seen shirts like that I once made an emo girl look out of a shirt in a similar color pattern, and I like bleached designs into it. So there was like a little bit more texture going on, and then I rhinestoned the S thing that we used to draw in our notebooks into it. Yeah, that was fun. But
Yeah.
I think it's just different fabrics for sure.
No, yeah, I can tell, but like somehow it works because like you can tell like the smoother one is like more tan, and obviously the legs is more white, but it somehow works. So
Yeah, that what you just brought up is my favorite part of this look is the mixture of textures. Like the texture on the striped top is one, and then the leg is different. I love that. And then the velvet of the blazer with the sparkly shoulder things also really works for me. My favorite part about this is the makeup. I love her face here. It's so cool. Um, the rainbow pom pom ish thing has no place in this outfit. The tracks it does not make sense. Um, I appreciate that she did the Beetlejuice reference for her entrance because in the entrance is where we want to see like who you are, what you're about, what is your aesthetic and persona. And I hope that we only get one more Beetlejuice reference that is to the red dress. And then I hope that everything else is just loosely inspired or like a different concept and vision. But I am very interested in Lydia's aesthetic. I think it's very. I'm interested to see where it goes. This is not my favorite. I still like it, but it makes me interested in her style.
Agreed.
And she made it. So kudos for that. She made it. So
Did she?
she said she did. I don't know. Allegedly.
Okay.
Also, I actually found the t-shirt.
Oh
I
my
was like,
god.
wait, I'm sitting right next to it. This is the back of it, and that's the.
Oh, that's cute.
yes.
But see what I mean?
Okay.
Like it's literally that kind of.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
It's just I don't wear t-shirts and drag anymore. I'm not a baby.
Good. I'm glad. For Lydia, my score is gonna be 77.
My score is gonna be 70.
76.
I also gave it a 76.
Per. Next up, Arrietty.
I'm starting Arrietty.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank God! No, she looks so cool. I was expecting someone else for some reason. Oh, but love this. I love all of the hard lines that she has in this outfit that really connect super strongly with her makeup. I don't think. Oh no, I see a nail. where her hands, it just doesn't look like it. Oh, there it is. Her fingers are folded over. She looks so cool. I love that her hair has jewelry, which is kind of awesome. It has bracelets on, and even an earring or two I see hung up. I love the ears. She always gives me like the spirit of a bull, almost. Like she like I look at her and go, "You are a Taurus." Like I would be surprised if she was any other sign, to be honest. And I also love that there's like a little bit of like a indigo blue in some of the panels in the coat and the skirt. And it really helps the black stand out on its own even more, to have like another darker color that's not just black in the mix as well.
Isn't
Really
it the
smart.
lighting though?
I don't think it
Isn't that
is.
lighting?
I don't think it is, because
Okay.
why is it like so? Why is the lighting so like perfectly cut out in the same symmetrical
Right.
sequence on both sides?
No,
of
because
it?
I just noticed. I hadn't noticed the
I'm
different
like-
color, but I can see it in this picture. Yeah. It's
Yeah, I didn't really notice it either yesterday, but looking at it here, I'm like, no, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. I love this wig so much. I need to know like how that was made to like to have all those spikes go up. So must have been a lot of hairspray.
Right. Oh
Mhm.
god.
No,
A lot of
yeah,
work.
yeah, and I am also just noticing like the different color because I didn't notice the purple until now. So, but it looks cute. I'm curious what this patch is in the middle because I'm kind of obsessed with it. So, like very punk, very like that. So, and the only reference to the elf is just the ears. So,
I don't think she is, because she didn't mention like Dawn did last season. Because Dawn, when she came in with the ears, like she let us know that that was her character, right? It was part of
Mhm.
her drag persona. Arrietty has worn the ears a lot, but she didn't mention that like this is part of the persona. So I think we're gonna see some looks with and some looks without, and I'm glad, because I don't think it would work with everything. Or maybe it would. It's whatever for me. But everything about this is really great. Now that you mentioned the purple, I actually really like the mix of red, purple, and black. It really works. Specifically this shade, like dark shade of purple.
It's like eggplant-y.
Yeah, very. And then like the eggplant, and then like the very bright red really works. With also all of like the metal details, it all really works styling wise. Like even the I forgot the name, the pantyhose, like the cross pantyhose. I forgot. Anyway, that underneath
Fishnet?
looks really cool. Fishnet. Thank you. Words are hard. Fishnet. Fishnet. That. But the hair, I do love the outfit and the styling and the makeup, everything. But the hair is the star of the show, for sure. But this is a great entrance.
I think Arrietty coming in showed us the most about her drag aesthetic out of anybody. Like, I think this was the truest to form entrance look we got from anybody. I absolutely love it. I think the mix of all of the different textures really works. The hair is clearly the star. I'm wondering whether it's hairspray or whether it's hair wrapped around cones.
I mean, it'd be both.
It would be both, but I'm like,
I'm
What
confident
is-
there's a
what
It's
is
not.
the
I don't think it's
structure
all
underneath?
hair inside the.
I mean, I would live if it was, but regardless, I'm
Yes.
living. So very good, very good.
Hey guys, I have a very unfortunate announcement. I
Oh,
just
no.
went I went deeper into the look. You guys were right, it is the lighting. It's just black.
Oh,
That's
But
really unfortunate.
It's
Oh, wow.
because
That's fine.
it's a
That's
mixture of glossy and matte blacks in those areas. And so the glossy parts are picking up the lighting. But it would have looked really cool. Those parts were purple,
Yeah.
apparently.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a nice touch. So
It's still a nice touch.
True.
To mix
It
textures,
works
absolutely.
good with the lighting, so you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
Of course.
97.
I give this a 93.
I gave it a 90.
83. Next up, Jewels Sparkles.
Ding.
Ding.
I just love how she like kept repeating the ding every time, and I love it. So, now I will say this. I did see that Jeffrey Kelly made this, so we're probably going to see a lot of Jeffrey Kelly with Jules' package,
Yep.
which I love. Though I love these shoes. I love
Mhm.
how like the wrapping around. It looks like ballet shoes, and I kind of love that in a way. Um, the whole like I'm trying to look at this like up close because it was really hard to see like even with all the angles that we got like on the show itself. But I do like how like you can tell like the little like fabric pops out, and it's like, oh, that's a unique fabric that I love. Um, One thing I actually don't like about this is the fact that it's hot pink like underneath, and I wish it was like all the same color, but that's just me though. But
It's more like
overall,
bubble gum,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because
like bubble gum.
because the pink on top is more, it's like warmer, and the pink underneath is cooler.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Like I kind
Mhm.
of wish they were all like one color, but still don't hate it. Like that's just me. But I love this wig so much. Like it's so long, so like it's and I like how shiny it is here too. So
Mhm. Yeah, I agree with you about the like the tool. I don't know if it's tool, but like the whatever is under the skirt. I don't mind it being two different shades of pink. I just wish it was the same undertone. You know, like if it's gonna be like a cooler pink, make it two different cooler pinks. If it's gonna be warm pink, make it two different warm pinks.
Sure.
But literally that is the only negative thing that I have to say about
yeah,
this because
negative.
I don't know about y'all. She said Ariana Grande and Priscilla Presley. To me, when she came out, this is the love child of Blair Waldorf and Ariana Grande. Because the pink tweed and the headband, that's Blair. And the silhouette, the hair, like the all of the rest, like the pop star side of it is very Ariana. I That's just me. That's how I feel. But whatever her references are, because Blair is very influenced by Priscilla, so it makes sense. But I really loved that mix of like a classy fabric or like the tweed mixed with this like pop outfit, like pop performance stage outfit. The bow on top of the glove is so cute. I love that. Um, and I also love the shoe. I love the hair, the mug. I mean, this is really good.
Yeah, this is for me another really good example of simple but effective. I'm really excited to see the references she's going to pull from because I do very much see Blair Waldorf, Priscilla Presley, and Ariana Grande in this. The mixture of fabrics, like you were saying, is so good. I love the ribbon up the leg, like a ballerina kind of shoe situation. It all looks really good to me. I'm not mad.
No, I love. She fully thought head to toe here. I just want to point out that during the Meet the Queens, I clocked the Priscilla Presley reference, and
You did?
feel
Yes.
very validated that I watch Project Runway and repeat things that I've heard other people say. So no, she looks great. I completely agree about the underskirt needing to be the same, at least undertone, because yeah, it's a very cool pink compared to what the rest is a quite neutral pink.
Yeah.
But also love the shoes, love the heel shape with the ribbon. Those shoes are heard or can be tricky to walk in. I've also heard other people say it's no effort at all, so it just depends on how messed up your body is, I guess. But her body doesn't look messed up at all here. She looks great.
Scores.
I gave this a 84.
88.
80.
89.
Next up, Lana Ja'rae in Lana Ja'rae.
First of all, she looks absolutely stunning. Beautiful,
Mhm.
gorge. I love this color on her. It's beautiful. I love that it's all the same shade of yellow, like the monochromatic I live. Her makeup is great. Um, she looks good. I can't really say much about the outfit because there's not much outfit to talk about. I do like this cape robe thing, like the big sleeve is great. Um, but honestly, that's it. My favorite part about this is Lana, because I love Lana, but it's the sleeves. Other than that, there's not much to say.
Yeah, I mean it's simple, but it is an effective look. It's a bra, panty, and some sleeves and a cape. Like,
It's not a fashion statement.
no.
Yeah.
But I like Lana, so it's like, oh no. But yeah, girl, I wanted something. I wanted something a little bit bigger, and that's just personal preference for me.
For being like the model, the fashion girl, fashion.
Look, she
This
wanted
is just
something.
model.
She wanted something bigger too, and that was a shoe because I do see the cliffs hangers. They're hanging from those cliffs.
And they zoomed in too.
I hate that her her wraparound with no body at all is hung up by a yellow spaghetti string and like a hook. I'm sorry, but like your name was Lingerie, and then this walked in at the same time, Miss Lexi, and that's like, I'm sorry, no, this is Lingerie. You are Lana Ja'rae. I'm sorry, Lana. It's fine. You look gorgeous in yellow, but the finishings on a minimalistic outfit matter more than any other finishings because you can't get away with it. You just can't. There's nothing to hide behind.
I mean, the amount of time she waved the cape of it all just like helped. So, I mean, that's how it was effective for me. Again, you can tell how like tall she is, and just again, she uses her legs to her advantage, and just obsessed. And I
Try
love
to
how
describe her without using the word statuesque.
And I love that she did this pose during Squirrel Games to come in here too to like do this photo
Yeah.
shoot. So I'm just like, yeah, and something about this, like, is it supposed to be puff or it's how it's designed?
It's supposed to be puff.
Yeah, so that puff of it all, I'm just like, obsessed. So
Scores.
I think it is fitting to give this a 59.
Nice.
I'm
gonna give her a 70.
66. I'm sorry.
a sensible 74.
Next up, Sam Star. It's Sam Star. I think this is cute as hell. It's a slightly different take on doing red, white, and blue. I don't love the patriotic looks usually. In this case, I actually think it does work. Despite me not loving, the inspiration for it. The glove with the star detailing is good. I like the corset situation. The ruffled skirt is cute. The hair is herring. It's cute. It's a cute look. Yeah.
I think it's really well done. I love the proportion of the skirt to the bodice, and I love all of the detailing of these stars and the ombre of them on the bodice, the glove, and the strap. For me, my biggest issue with this is that God, I hate being a drag queen who talks about other people's padding and stuff, but that's what we're here to talk about. And it looks a
The
little
thigh?
suspicious. The thigh area near the panty line just feels a little suspicious. And as someone who has suspicious padding, I know the looks I can and can't pull off. So you should know what your padding is and whether you need to hide it from the police, because we're the police right now and we're bastards. So we're going to call it out.
Damn. No, yeah, like it's cute. I kind of wish everything else was bigger. That's how I feel. But again, giving very again because of how Samstar is very pageant, like everything is very like sleek, which I still like a lot. I just kind of wish it was like grander in some type of way. Something about the touch of black though adds a nice touch.
Agreed.
From the red,
Mhm.
white, and blue though. So, but part of me wish it was navy to like add the accents. Like
Oh.
so, but that's just me though.
Yeah, I think this is very polished. She looks beautiful. I really like this hair. And I like what I can appreciate about this look is the construction and how well
Mhm.
made it is. The silhouette is beautiful. I really love the train that is happening. What I don't like is the motif, just the concept. The I understand because Sam stars, so stars, and I get it. Um, but that is the one thing that I don't like, and the padding. I wasn't gonna say it, but since you did, I agree.
I'm a drag queen, so I'm
You
allowed
can
to
say
say
it.
it. Yeah, and I'll let
Exactly.
you
And I'm just
guys
gonna
agree
agree with
me.
you. That's it. Yes.
Right.
But what I really like that she did is the placement of the stars and how the placement of the stars helps create this beautiful V shape here. And also that it goes from like small stars to like big stars to small stars. Like the attention
Total.
to detail is very
Mhm.
much appreciated on my part. Even though I don't enjoy it aesthetically.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Sam an 80.
Yeah, no, I love what you said. Like, yes, your name is Sam Star, I get it. But why'd you gotta bring the stripes, girl?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm gonna give this a 71, I would say. It's very polished and it's funny. Even if I changed the motif, I'd probably still give it a 71 just because of the padding incident. It really brings it low
Oh,
for me.
Mm-hmm.
right.
78.
I give it a 77.
Next up, Onya Nurve.
You know, I really like a lot of elements to Anya's look. My biggest issue is really only the t-shirt, not the t-shirt, the button-up, and the fit of the button-up in relation to the pants. And I feel like there's just a more elegant or like a high fashion way of doing it besides just straight up tucking a shirt into a high waist pant. Like at least put a belt over it. I mean, there's so
A
much
belt.
hippie
Yes.
or adorn like adornments. Is that the word? There's so many
Mhm.
things you could put on there. But I do really like the hair with this. I love the pearl details on the pants actually quite a lot. I think that that's really really fashionable and cute, and I do like the color palette. Um, I there's sometimes I feel like Anya looks snatched, and today was not a day for her, in my opinion. I think that there's been more snatched to Anya's. So maybe 4 a.m. is a hard call time to get in full drag. They had to film this early. I get, and this was probably an earlier day because they had to do the freaking squirrel games on
Mhm.
top of it. So it's perfectly fine. Could be a little better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Something about this though is so like I love this shirt. I love the vest. I love all the pants individually. But something about it together seems a little odd for like it's still like put still well together, but something feels odd about it. Cause like um I feel like I'm watching I guess probably someone in the background, like of a part of a band, but still like serving a good look. 'Cause that's how I see it. Because like that vest is giving that a lot. I just can't tell like again, it's hard to describe like the element of drag for me in this, but it still looks good. It still looks good though. So, but I like that this is her take. So
Yeah, that's the thing for me because this is my style in like me, the way that it's very much my style. I'm in a similar color palette actually, but this is something that if I saw this on a store, I would buy this outfit head to toe and wear it out full. But like you said, Sugar, I love 70s in this era of style. Where is the belt?
Yeah, that's like
Hello?
the belt. That's the belt era, right?
That's exactly. I'm like, that really threw me off. I was like, why? What is happening? And the thing is, as much as I love this outfit, like you said, Brendan, what I'm missing is that like I want this to be dragged up. Because the
Mhm.
only thing that is giving me drag is the hair and makeup, of
Mhm,
course.
yeah.
But like this hair, everything.
Mhm.
Live. And I like the outfit. It just I want it to be more exaggerated, dragged up, just more.
Some slits on the sleeve, maybe, you know, to like open it up and give some more
Yeah.
skin. Little things like that.
Or
Yeah.
even if she did like a printed like print on print, if she did like a print on the pants that was the same color story as the top but a different print, and she did that I would have enjoyed that even more.
With
You know
a
what I mean?
belt
More is more.
to give them
With
space
the belt
together.
to
Yeah.
separate the two prints, and then the pink vest bringing it all together. Yes.
I really like it.
Yes.
Like-
Oh, yes.
Like I there's an element of, and I hate using this term in this regard, but it fits. There's an element of realism to the way that Onya does drag.
Sure.
There's an element of real everyday life that Onya is bringing to her drag in what we've seen so far. And there's something about that I'm really, really enjoying. Now, I do agree with you. The finishings and the accessorization could have been heightened in this look. I do wish there was a belt. I wish, there was a little bit more going on with the sleeve. I love the idea of I want to slit down the sleeve just to show some arm, give a little bit of, add a little bit more flowiness to the look. But honestly, I'm not mad at this look. And I think what does it for me is the hair, the face. Like, she just seems like that good auntie from around the corner. And I'm really not mad at that. And if we are going to get this element of realism from Onya, I'm really excited to see how she approaches the runway challenges of Drag Race. I'm very excited to see what she brings. So, scores.
This is a 65 for me.
72.
79.
79.
Period.
Next up, Suzanne Elizabeth Toot.
The way that she brought out the newspaper of it all. Susie sweeps Los Angeles.
Max is somewhere quaking.
Mhm.
She's
Yep.
sitting down on the stairs singing, belting.
with corset open, no top.
A black wig. Not gray hair.
God forbid it be gray. Justice for Max. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
on
justice
that.
for Max. Oh my god. Again, Susie's signature, face, everything, and this is such a cute dress. This is so cute. And you can tell, the camp of it all, starting from the very beginning with just the newspaper of it all, just, yes. And I will say this, though, I wish the hat was a little taller. But that's just me. Just a little taller. But love the touch of the cute bow, but this is, very minimalist, but in the best way.
Yeah, it's simple and effective. And I think to me, I like the look itself, but the presentation is way better than the actual look. Which I don't have a problem with. And I think if an entrance is simple, but it tells me exactly who you are and what you're about, I'm okay with that. It's good. I like how the outfit is more black with white, and then the hat is white with a touch of black. Like that balance. The one thing for me that I like this outfit, but I wish the glove hit right above the elbow so that we would have just a little bit of skin between the end of the sleeve and the start of the glove.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, that is the only thing that I would change about this. It's simple, very effective, good, classy. I will say the makeup is very well done for what it is supposed to be. And this is just how her makeup is going to be for the whole season. I'm just going to say it now. It's not for me. She does it well. Technically, it is good. Aesthetically, it's just not for me. But it's not bad at all.
I like this look a lot. I'm glad that we're getting signature Suzie right off the bat. I get 100% where you're coming from with the makeup. I like the makeup. It's gotten a lot more refined since Drag Race.
Yes.
That is what I will
Ah,
say.
I want
The
to see
makeup
it. Okay.
here is not nearly as. If you look at her press week photos for this season, and they did a whole photo shoot for the premiere. If you look at those photos, she has clearly grown a lot in her makeup journey since filming Drag Race. So there's a lot of room for improvement here. But
Mm-hmm.
It's just personal style. It's
totally.
it's
No, it
fine.
totally makes
Yeah.
sense. I wish the look was a little bit more exaggerative. I think it's a simple look. It's cute. It tells me who she is, but I want some bigger embellishment. I want some stoning on the glove, maybe. I want like the poof sleeve to be a little bit bigger. Like I just want the dimensions to be a little bit bigger to match how big her personality is.
I feel like we should have a quick second to talk about like what it means to not like or like someone's makeup, because I think it's like a very layered conversation that sort of like gets brushed over at times. And I also do not like this makeup here. That being said, I think her promo makeup even was so much better. And let's break it
Yeah,
down.
A lot better.
Because for the most part, I like this look, love the newspaper, but I really want to talk about the makeup and like what she should be doing and what she has been doing. So for one, I don't see that much of a forehead contour, and I'm like zoomed in on my phone here. So I don't see much of a forehead contour, and so that makes her forehead look quite tall, and especially since her eyebrows are so light in this, and also not really going that high up, it leaves just a very blank, empty canvas up here, and it doesn't necessarily help feminize that area. And I feel like a lot of the things that Suzie's worked on is really feminizing her face. So in recent photos, her brows have been darker. They've been a little bit still 20s, but more lifting. And there's been more bronzer in her forehead. I think the wig here could also be bigger, and that would really help offset a lot of this. I think that the wig size being bigger would really help. Like it should match the skirt, honestly. But overall,
Right. Mhm.
really well designed. And like when I was saying about Onya's makeup in that last time, I think Onya, she just needs to figure out how to blend some of these things. If I'm talking about like, because I commented on her makeup, and I don't ever want it to be like, oh wow, that person just read her makeup without actually saying white. No, I'm like, I think that Onya just needs to work on like blending in the shapes that she wants to make, and Suzie's is all about feminizing what she wants her brand to be. And I'm excited to see that journey play out in real time over the season and see where she gets by the end of it.
I love what you said about the makeup. I just want to point out that the thing that I don't like about the makeup is just the 20s style. Like it's this style of makeup. It's not about Suzie. I love Suzie. But yeah.
Oh, well, I think she just doesn't. This look, I think, is. I don't care about the style. I care about, is it making you look like the character you should be looking like,
Right.
which is like a superstar, a drag superstar. And
From the 20s. Yes.
this one, I don't see as much. Newer Suzie, absolutely. Like, check out her promo again. She looks killer there.
Oh, the promo makeup is great.
Like that's the
It's
20s
great.
that
That's great.
works.
Yes.
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 Scores.
I give this a 77.
A solid 80.
70.
Also 80.
Next up, Hormona Lisa from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
I really like Hormona. I like pink. I love pink.
Love
pink.
pink.
Absolutely love. The silhouette is what I loved. I like the silhouette and the texture of this. Like the details are great. I love the detail of the boning on the corset, doing like the V shape into the boob. The sleeve is great. I love the silhouette, the fabric, the color. It is just, it's great. It is just not exciting for me because of what maybe it's because we did the Instagram review and it's kind of like I feel like I've seen it. You know what I mean? It's still good. She looks beautiful. The dress is great. It is just I want to see variety. I want to see a different vision of Hormona, a different point of view. It's good. I just want to be excited.
And that's why I'm so happy that her runway later wasn't pink. We'll talk about it in the runway video, but I was so
Yes.
beyond thrilled that it was something other than pink. But for her entrance, I do love that we got pink. I love this dress. I think this dress looks so good on her with the big poof sleeve. All of the ruffling, all of that tulle underneath is so good. The makeup is so good too. There's almost this kind of 20s edge to the way that she does her brow. Like it's a very specific makeup and I really like it. The one thing I would have changed with this look is I just wish the hair was a little bit bigger to match the proportions of the rest of the dress. But overall,
Or maybe an updo.
I don't even know
Because of
Dude.
to open up because of the sleeves, because it's very like closed up here. So you would
I see that. I don't know that I necessarily want an updo with this. I think I like this style. I just kind of want it to be a double stack instead of a single. That's where I'm at with it.
proportion.
I just want a little bit more proportion to match the rest of the proportion going on. But overall, a very solid look for Hormona.
I fully agree. Again, the hair could be a little bigger, sure, but I do love the proportions of this dress. I love the bodice and the bustier and the sort of like lining detailing they have there, and how it's the same print on just the corset part, but when you get to the actual bodice, it's just line work of a nice matte color in the same matte. So many words. Nice matte fabric in the same color. But overall, she looks great.
No, yeah, like I love how this dress is designed, like especially these shoulders, because I'm just like it's so big and I love it. Now this angle makes it look like the hair is a little bit like small, but from the actual like filming from the actual show, like the hair actually looks normal. But I do agree, I wish like it could be a little longer or bigger, but it still looks really good. So
This fabric looks expensive. Like this is good fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Scores.
83.
88.
82.
85.
Per. Next up, Crystal Envy.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Bye.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the material. Like,
Oh.
this is so charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Like, girl. And I really didn't know how I was going to feel about Crystal going into the season. I'll be 100% honest. I wasn't, she was the biggest question mark for me. And after this episode, I'm a little obsessed. I'm not even.
The answer is yes.
Like,
the question.
the
mark,
answer is yes. The answer is yes. The face, the hair in this proportion works with this gown somehow. All of the ostrich feather just works so beautifully. Yeah, she looks done. Absolutely stunned. The one thing that I will say, I do wish that the dress was cinched in just a little bit more, just to give a little bit more shape in the middle. So that way the rest of everything feels a little bit grander and a little bit more extravagant. But overall, a great entrance look for Crystal.
No, she looks so good. And I don't need the hair bigger here personally. I love that it's just teased up just enough away from her scalp to lift and give that gorgeous sort of like A-list red carpet movie star hair. Looks so beautiful. There's not much you really can say. Love the little rhinestone bows on the tip of her shoes, you know. Love that she served it up and ate it up when she presented it and kept blowing kisses. Someone said do another one. She said that. You know, like she is very present. I've always found her when she speaks to be very in the moment. She's never like caught up, like she's not like a Ms. Cracker type who gets caught up in their own thing and can get thrown. Like you can't throw Crystal yet. We'll see.
I would say yet, but at the same time, I know exactly what you mean. So again, still my favorite entrance line. I'd envy me too.
That was auntie.
And yes, like this outfit, like whew, like where does the train end?
Off the photo.
Yeah, because like I was like, oh, this is long, this is cute, and I do like how this ostrich feather is just on one shoulder. Like I wish, like part of me wished like there was like it had both, but I love how this is styled, like just one shoulder and then like the strap down, like just obsess.
I'm also obsessed with this. It's so chic, so beautiful, so rich. I love the mix of the textures of the ostrich feather with this beautiful pink lace. Like it's incredible. I love the silhouette. I agree with you, Logan. I wish it was a little bit more cinched so it would be even more extravagant of a silhouette. I love the attention to detail with from head to toe to the little bow on the shoe. Yes, perfection. I will say though, I love this hair, but the one thing that I would change is because the feather is coming up on this side and her hair is going to the same side. I wish the hair would just go to the other side, like flip the bang to the other side so that you have both, like so that your hair is not coming into the feathers. You know what I mean?
That really does change a lot.
Very small detail. It's a very small detail, but I noticed that the hair was kind of getting in the way of the feathers when she was moving, and then I thought of that. I was like, should flip the hair.
Like just toss the hair to the other side, and that would have been good.
That I feel like a lot of people don't think about that detail.
Yeah.
I did a look recently where like I had one of my eyes was like this like masquerade sort of moment, and I put it on I put the wig on, I put it on the wrong side. So the part where the bang was, so it sort of looked like it was hiding behind the bang, and that's not really what I wanted. I wanted it to go in the same direction as the bang. Yeah.
But I do love the asymmetry of having the interest in one shoulder and then this shoulder just being like really delicate with the little, like with the just the lace brushing the shoulder. Oh
yeah.
This because I said that Joella was my favorite. My favorite is yet to come, but this is a very close second. I mean,
all right.
Look at the material.
All right. As far as scores are concerned, I'm gonna give Crystal an 89.
Oh, I was gonna give her a 91.
This is a 96.
I also gave it a 96.
All right. Next up, Acacia Forgot.
I did.
I wish I did.
No, we're being meanies. She looks bad. No.
I mean, you said it.
Yeah, no, I think we're all in agreement. It's just an unfortunate choice. She said, I want to show up for the entrance room in the worst 80s homecoming dress I could find. And that's what she did. I guess I like that her earrings are the same stone as her bolo tie. And the wig is great. She does her own wigs and her hair is always perfect. So I will never come for her hair. I just disagree with this choice. Why? That's all.
No, yeah, the only thing I like about this is the wig. I don't know what this is about this outfit that's just like, because it doesn't scream like what Acacia is
No.
to me. Like, I appreciate the pot pink of it all, but again, like, it's not a bad outfit, but it's just not her. So that's really all I can say.
It's not bad. I agree. But it's also not good. You know what I mean? It's neutral to me. It's very neutral. Honestly, I don't think it's bad, but it's also like the wig is good. I do like the hair, truly.
Mhm.
And the one thing that I like about the actual outfit is the silhouette. I like the shoulder, and the shape is correct. It comes in at the waist and then the skirt. I like the shape of the dress. And I really like this heart shape, like the décolletage, like the heart shape cut here on the breast. That really works. I like the cut, and I like the structure of the dress. I don't like the choice of fabric and mix of all of that, but just the silhouette of the dress is great. The styling, not for me. The makeup I think her makeup is fine. When we saw the Instagram on the promo, it was good.
Mhm.
Her makeup here specifically, maybe she didn't know how to paint for a camera, and maybe she was painting for the stage. That's what I think.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
You can say more on that, Sugar.
No, I don't disagree. I think that usually her eyes look a little cleaner than they did today. Usually there's a little bit more light in the lid, and today it just kind of felt muddy. And it's strange from all the way back here without my glasses. I don't think it's too much blush, but if I looked like at it, then I'm like, oh yeah, that is definitely too much blush.
From the front, if you look at this like this, it's not too much. When she goes like this, it's too much.
It's because she puts it in her temple. And it's more that people have done blush on forehead isn't this big controversial thing, but it's how you do it. And hers, it's almost like her cheek becomes her temple. And then it doesn't go any, as opposed to have the cheek be one color and then use like a slightly lighter color to blend that cheek into your forehead and let it look more like a glow that's coming out of here and how it go. It's not taking into the fact that sometimes makeup is about anatomy and recreating how anatomy works. And that's what we're saying when we say we don't like the makeup there. We're not seeing anatomy played out the way our brains want it to, at least in whatever fantasy they're giving. So for that, I'm going to give it 1. No, I'm kidding. 61. What's the lowest anyone's ever gone?
0.
But not often. I feel like we keep it like American test scores, for the most part.
Kinda, but we have given worse. Logan didn't give. Logan didn't hit.
There are moments.
Logan didn't give his comments yet.
It's fine. I honestly don't have much to say.
Sugar said, "Fuck your drag, Logan."
Literally, Sugar said, "Fuck my drag." Scores. Just do it.
Yeah. So Sugar was 61.
You agree with us? Is that what you mean? You agree?
Correct. I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 59.
It's a 65.
69.
Nice.
I almost gave it a 59, but I felt like being nice for the wig's sake.
Fair enough. And last up, Lucky Starzzz.
Just speechless. I just love how when she had to come in, she had to duck under to make sure. But again, it's everything. But I want to say this though, during Squirrel Games, I love how they had an up close of her face, so I can actually see what this whole thing is. I'm just again, like, just takes one concept and then just amplifies it to like an 100. In this instance, this is just paint, and this is just uh,
Exactly. Same.
just what is, like, I am so speechless, just speechless. Hold on, because I have to put it up now. She did
Period.
what needed to be done.
Yes. Fully. The gag, the way the girls reacted when she came in is how I reacted. Like, truly. Gag, screaming, throwing up. This is everything. You guys know that I love maximalism. So this is right up my alley. I love everything about this. It is too much in the best way possible. All of the shapes are so interesting. Like, I love especially the around the hip area. Like, that part is very interesting to me. Of course, the headpiece. And I also really love the elongated arms. Like, it is so creative. It is so well done. It's incredible. Nasty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember who it was, but one of the queens was like, she's literally not like anybody else in the room. And that is true. She's not like anyone we've ever seen on Drag Race before. And
She made her own lane, basically.
She made her in, which is very difficult to do with 50 plus seasons of Drag Race now across the world. Like, it is very difficult to carve your own path on Drag Race. And Lucky's doing it. And I'm really, really excited to see everything that she brings this season. If this is just a taste of what we're getting, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. I want the full 10-course meal. That's what I want. The one
And
thing.
dessert.
Oh, and dessert. The one thing I will say, I hate the ankle strap.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I don't like the shoe. Yeah, I don't like the shoe.
I hate
That
The
has been my
The
biggest
shoes.
problem with Lucky Star is consistently she wears the wrong shoe. Like, I was just looking at her Instagram and she had this like amazing butterfly look. I'll pull it up on my phone real quick. Check it out.
Yeah, this
But-
was the those were the press day photos. That's where
But-
I was like, look at that photo shoot and look at Suzie. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Why is she?
Oh my
ending
god,
it?
No.
why
She
cut the leg?
She cuts the leg every time, and this one is slightly better, but the biggest problem is the fit of these pants, because those are some wrinkly knees, my girlfriend. I'm just being 100% honest.
You're not wrong.
However, that being said, it is immaculate. Like, the actual details and being inspired by like a spray paint can gone horribly wrong, but right. The fact it's her head and her arms are spray paint cans, kind of awesome. Love that her corset is like dripping out. That sort of effect is really cool. I'm gonna take this moment to like mourn the LA queen that also could have easily taken Lucky Star's spot. I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard of Myliki Fawcett, but that is
Yes,
another sister of mine.
I love that name.
The name is
I
amazing.
love that name, but no.
No, I've actually seen that name around. I was just like, yep.
They've been on a lot of people's Dragula wish lists, and I know that Myliki wants Drag Race. So seeing Lucky here, I'm like, wow, that's literally the spot that Myliki would have taken. So part of me, I'm like,
Maybe next season.
Good luck, Lucky, but I'm praying you don't go far so my own friend has a better chance.
Fair.
That's but it's gonna be.
Valid.
She clearly has a lot to offer, so that's not happening.
I gotta say, because I am excited to see her in design challenges, but I'm also worried because the things that she creates probably take time
Yes.
And that is something they do not have on Drag Race. So as much as I'm excited to see what she does on design challenges, I'm also worried.
Because
So
I
I
remember
truly could go either way.
Nina had a challenge, like a design challenge. I remember that they did like a robot thing for the fairy tale
Mhm.
challenge, and she talked about how like it took into effect what she could do.
Yeah. I want to see how she's gonna adapt what she does to Drag Race, right? With
Mhm.
all of that.
Maybe one day she'll wear a wig.
We'll
Who
see.
knows?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
Who
see.
knows?
I can't
Scores.
wait.
Okay. Yeah. Again, despite the shoe of it all, this is still a full.
Yeah, I don't care about the shoe, the fit of the ankle. It is not fitting correctly, but it's still full.
I do care, and I'm gonna give her a 98.
Yeah, I also care. You can't say that's bad and then give it a perfect score. It means nothing.
Don't tell me what to do.
Curse you, agency. No, it's a 95.
Cool.
Work.
Well, that is that for the entrance looks for season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Make sure to check out our recap if you have not already, and make sure to check out our runway look over here when that comes out as well. But thank you for joining us for this video. Let us know your favorite entrance looks down in the comments below. Subscribe, like, and share on the way out, and check out the description below where you can find all of our audio podcast links, our other YouTube channels, our Patreon, our social media, and where you can get your merch, including but not limited to cup mug. With all that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.